There are places on Earth that defy logic, landscapes so surreal they seem straight out of a science fiction movie, rivers that burn like fire, lakes that glow in the dark, and waterfalls that bleed red like an open wound. These are not myths, but real, natural phenomena that challenge our understanding of nature. Once you see them, you might start questioning what's truly possible. In the heart of Antarctica, an eerie crimson waterfall seeps from the icy depths, staining the surrounding snow like a wound in the frozen landscape. This phenomenon, known as blood falls, is not a trick of the light, but a result of iron-rich water gushing from a hidden lake beneath the glacier. Deprived of oxygen for millions of years, the water oxidizes the moment it reaches the surface, creating this unsettling yet mesmerizing sight. It's a chilling reminder that even in the most desolate places on Earth, strange and beautiful secrets lie buried beneath the ice. Imagine a river that shifts between shades of red, yellow, green, blue and black, as if nature itself were painting on water. Caño Cristales, often called the River of Five Colors, transforms into a liquid rainbow during the wet season, thanks to a rare aquatic plant called Macarinia clavigera. As the sunlight hits the water, the colors explode into vibrant brilliance, making it one of the most surreal, natural wonders on the planet. Flowing through Colombia's remote jungles, this river is a living masterpiece, a reminder that sometimes nature outshines even the wildest dreams of artists. At first glance, Lake Natron appears calm and beautiful, its surface reflecting the sky like a mirror. But this lake holds a dark secret. It turns animals into stone. The extreme alkalinity of its waters, caused by volcanic minerals, preserves the creatures that fall in, coating them in a hardened shell like ancient statues frozen in time. Flamingos, however, thrive here, their pink feathers standing in stark contrast to the lake's eerie blood-red hue. A contradiction of beauty and death, Lake Natron remains one of the most mysterious and haunting natural wonders on Earth. From space, it looks like a massive, unblinking eye staring into the cosmos, an enormous circular structure in the Sahara Desert, known as the Eye of the Sahara, or the Rishat structure. Spanning 50 kilometers across, this strange geological formation was once thought to be an impact crater, but is now believed to be the remains of an ancient eroded dome. The swirling rings of rock resemble the patterns of a fingerprint, as if Earth itself left its signature in the vast desert. Standing in the middle of it, you wouldn't notice anything unusual, but from the sky, it's a hypnotic mystery. A strange, alien-looking geyser rises from the Nevada desert, covered in vibrant shades of red, green, and yellow. The fly geyser wasn't formed naturally, it was accidentally created when a geothermal drilling operation went wrong, releasing scorching hot water that slowly built up mineral deposits. Over the years, thermophilic bacteria colored the geyser's surface, turning it into a bizarre and colorful tower that never stopped spraying boiling water. Though man played a role in its creation, the fly geyser is a reminder of how nature always finds a way to turn mistakes into masterpieces. There are few things more otherworldly than standing beneath a sky ablaze with swirling ribbons of green, purple, and blue. The northern lights, or aurora borealis, are created when charged particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere, producing a luminous display that dances across the Arctic sky. For centuries, people have gazed at these celestial waves, weaving myths of gods and spirits painting the heavens. Whether viewed from the icy landscapes of Norway, Canada, or Alaska, the Northern Lights are a breathtaking testament to the unseen forces that shape our world. Imagine walking along a shoreline at night, only to see the waves glow with a surreal blue light, as if the ocean itself were alive with electricity. This magical effect, seen on the beaches of the Maldives, is caused by microscopic plankton that emit light when disturbed. With every step you take, the water glows around your feet, turning the beach into a glowing pathway. It's nature's way of reminding us that even in the dark, beauty finds a way to shine. Nestled in the arid landscapes of British Columbia, Spotted Lake is a bizarre natural marvel that looks like a giant painter's palette. During summer, the water evaporates, revealing mineral-rich pools that form hundreds of strange, circular spots in hues of yellow, green, and blue. The lake has long been revered by indigenous people who consider it sacred due to its supposed healing properties. From above, it appears as if nature left behind an unfinished experiment, an otherworldly spectacle born from simple chemistry. In the heart of Death Valley, massive stones weighing hundreds of pounds move mysteriously across the desert floor, leaving long trails behind them in the cracked earth. For years, no one could explain how they moved. There were no footprints, no signs of human interference. Eventually, scientists discovered that a rare combination of rain, ice, and wind allows the stones to glide eerily across the playa. It's a strange phenomenon that reminds us how even the harshest, most lifeless landscapes can still hold secrets. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, hidden away from the modern world, flows a river that defies nature's laws. The boiling river, known as Shanai Timpishka, reaches near boiling temperatures hot enough to kill any living creature that falls in. The exact source of its heat remains a mystery, as it flows far from any known volcanic activity. Steam rises from its surface like a witch's cauldron, making it a place of legend and scientific curiosity. Locals believe the river holds spiritual power, and standing near its banks, watching the water bubble and churn, it's easy to understand why. Beneath the icy surface of Canada's frozen lakes, ghostly white orbs seem to be trapped like frozen spirits. These aren't bubbles of air, but methane gas released from the lakebed, suspended in layers of crystal clear ice. They look otherworldly, creating a surreal, alien-like landscape beneath your feet. However, this beauty comes with danger. When the ice melts, the methane escapes into the atmosphere, making it one of the most potent greenhouse gases on Earth. A perfect example of nature's eerie elegance, beautiful but deadly at the same time. At first glance, Kawah Ijen in Indonesia looks like an ordinary volcano, but when night falls, the crater glows with electric blue flames, as if the mountain itself is burning with an unearthly fire. This surreal phenomenon is caused by ignited sulfuric gases that escape from deep within the earth, creating eerie, glowing rivers of molten blue. The sight is mesmerizing, like something ripped from a fantasy novel. But the air is toxic, filled with fumes that make it nearly impossible to breathe. A place of both stunning beauty and immense danger, where nature reminds us of its raw, untamed power. A waterfall that plunges into the depths of the ocean. How is that even possible? Off the coast of Mauritius, an optical illusion tricks the eye into seeing a cascading waterfall beneath the sea. In reality, it's not water falling, but sand being pulled by powerful currents over the edge of an underwater slope. From above, it looks like an endless drop into the abyss, a mesmerizing spectacle that makes you question what's real and what's not. A reminder that sometimes nature's greatest illusions are more breathtaking than anything we can imagine. There's a place in Venezuela where the sky never sleeps. Over Lake Maracaibo, an unstoppable electrical storm rages nearly 300 nights a year, sending thousands of lightning bolts crackling across the heavens in a never-ending display of fury. Known as the everlasting storm, this phenomenon produces more lightning strikes than anywhere else on Earth. Some nights, the flashes come so frequently, they illuminate the entire lake like a flickering light bulb in the sky. Scientists believe unique atmospheric conditions fuel this ceaseless storm, but one thing is certain. Catatumbo lightning is a force of nature unlike anything else. Once a year, Christmas Island transforms into a moving sea of red. Millions of crimson crabs leave their forest homes, marching relentlessly toward the ocean in one of the most surreal migrations on the planet. Streets, bridges, and even buildings are covered in a writhing, living carpet of crabs, each one driven by an ancient instinct to reach the shore and lay their eggs. The entire island comes to a halt as roads are shut down to allow the crabs safe passage. It's a bizarre, almost alien spectacle, a reminder that in nature there is no force greater than the will to survive. If someone painted a mountain range with streaks of red, yellow, green, and blue, you'd think it was too unreal to exist. But in China's Zhangye Dangxia National Park, reality is stranger than fiction. The Rainbow Mountains, sculpted by wind and rain over millions of years, are painted in brilliant layers of color due to mineral deposits in the rock. When the sun rises, the mountains glow like an artist's dream, each ridge shimmering in hues that seem almost impossible, a geological masterpiece, created not by human hands, but by the slow and patient brushstrokes of time. High in the rainforests of India, bridges don't crumble with age. They grow stronger. For centuries, local tribes have trained the roots of rubber trees to weave into sturdy, living bridges, capable of withstanding floods and monsoon rains. These natural structures, some over 100 years old, twist and tangle like something from a fantasy world, blending seamlessly into the jungle. Unlike steel and concrete, these bridges don't decay. They grow thicker and more resilient with each passing year. A true marvel of bioengineering, where human ingenuity and nature work together in perfect harmony. Imagine waking up to see a massive rolling cloud stretching for miles across the sky, moving like an unstoppable tidal wave. This rare atmospheric phenomenon, known as the morning glory cloud, appears along the Gulf of Carpentaria in Australia, forming a surreal, tube-shaped formation that can extend over 1,000 kilometers. Scientists still don't fully understand why it happens, but pilots and glider enthusiasts seek it out, riding the currents of this celestial wave as it sweeps across the sky. It's nature's own version of a slow-motion storm, a breathtaking display of the unseen forces shaping our world. Scattered across the Namibian desert, thousands of strange circular patches of barren land create a landscape that looks like it belongs on another planet. These are the fairy circles, mysterious formations that scientists have debated for decades. Some say termites are responsible, others believe they are created by underground vegetation competition. But local legends tell a different story, that the circles are the footprints of gods or marks left by supernatural forces. Whether science or myth holds the answer, one thing is certain. These haunting, unexplainable patterns make Namibia's desert feel like an alien world. When fire and wind collide in just the right way, nature creates something terrifying, a fire whirl. Often called fire tornadoes, these swirling infernos rise from wildfires, forming spinning columns of flame that dance across the land with destructive fury. Some have reached over 1,000 feet high, moving like living creatures, devouring everything in their path. Unlike regular tornadoes, these are born from heat and chaos, a deadly combination of nature's most powerful elements. A rare but haunting phenomenon, proving that when fire meets wind, even the air itself can burn. Deep in Minnesota's Judge C.R. Magny State Park, the Devil's Kettle is a mind-bending geological mystery. A roaring river splits into two at a rocky outcrop, with one side continuing downstream, while the other vanishes into a hole, seemingly never to be seen again. Scientists have tried tracking where the water goes, dropping dye and even ping-pong balls into the abyss, but no conclusive answer has ever been found. This baffling phenomenon fuels eerie theories, making it one of nature's most puzzling enigmas. Imagine a tidal wave so powerful it surges miles inland, turning a river into a raging sea. That's the pororoca, a monstrous tidal bore in the Amazon River, where waves up to 13 feet high travel upstream for miles. The deafening roar of the advancing wave gives it an almost mythical presence. Surfers from around the world attempt to ride it, sometimes staying on their boards for more than 10 miles, a world record for river surfing. This rare event only occurs a few times a year, making it a spectacle of nature's raw force. An ice cave inside an active volcano sounds impossible, right? But in Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, Mutnovsky volcano hides an otherworldly secret. Beneath its lava fields, a glacier has been carved by geothermal heat, forming a dazzling ice cave. The ceiling glows in mesmerizing shades of blue and green as sunlight filters through the ice, creating an almost alien-like atmosphere. The contrast between fire and ice here is a stunning reminder of nature's paradoxical beauty. Nature sometimes works like a master sculptor, and nowhere is that clearer than in Iceland's breathtaking columnar basalt formations. These towering hexagonal rock pillars look almost too perfect to be natural. Formed when lava cools and contracts in a precise pattern, the result is a landscape that resembles an ancient fortress or a mythical gateway. From the famous cliffs of Reynisfjara Beach to the towering basalt stacks of Svartifoss, these formations are an awe-inspiring blend of geometry and geology. The Eternal Flame Falls, USA. Hidden within a quiet forest in New York, the Eternal Flame Falls is a phenomenon that seems almost magical. A small waterfall cascades over rocks, but beneath it, a flickering orange flame burns endlessly. This surreal sight is caused by natural gas seeping from the earth and igniting at the base of the falls. While the flame can sometimes be extinguished, it can easily be relit, making it appear as if water and fire are coexisting in perfect harmony.